This is KeNneth Bach. It's 1:45, February 1st, 2020. I said I was changing gears, and I'm going to be talking about a few more things this month, different things to focus on. And I want you to focus on you this month. We talked about your goals and your mentors last month, but I want you to focus on your eating habits this month and your health. Justin Feldman, I'm mentioning you because I want you to know that I didn't forget about you, and all my other followers, I'm not forgetting about you. If I haven't mentioned you in the past, maybe I'll mention you in the future. But you know I care about you, or I wouldn't have asked you to be on my site. So anyway, this is about eating right. Let me tell you what's in there, starting from the bottom. I got one small sweet potato sliced up on the bottom, some sweet onions. I got 3 eggs, brown eggs. I like brown eggs. I got, you can see the big peppers on the side. I got mushrooms. I got about 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. I have some red pepper. I have a little seasoning in there, New Orleans seasoning. But most of all, you see what I'm cooking out of. I'm cooking out of stainless steels, which touching my food. Okay? I learned how to cook right over 40 years ago. You got to be careful what you're cooking out of, because it don't matter how good the food is that you're cooking it. Sometimes it depends on what you're cooking out of. If you're still cooking out of that Teflon garbage, get rid of it. If you're cooking out of old cast iron, it's really not seasoning your food. You're eating food. You're eating particles of. Because see, one thing. Let me explain something about cast iron. It's very porous, and when it heats up, it opens up, and that's why they said you're getting a seasoning. It closes up when it cools off. But really, it's stuff that over time you don't want to eat, because you're putting stuff back in your food that's been in that pan and part of that pan for a while. And just like aluminum is very soft metal. When you're scraping it or cleaning, serving it, if you're not using wooden utensils, it's very soft. You notice the pan starts going away. Well, this pan here, I was presenting it to people over 40 years ago, and it's called waterless cookware. You turn the temperature down, and the handle locks on. But the way this is made is it's stainless steel on the outside. There's cast iron in between the 2 layers, and then on the bottom you see it's got aluminum with another layer of stainless steel on the bottom of that. So the aluminum gives it quick heating, the cast iron gives it even heating, and the stainless steel gives you the sanitary. Okay? And then of course you see how the handles are on there. Now this cookware is over 40 years old, so you know I got this on my for a wedding gift from my parents, but they purchased it from the company I was working for because I believed in it. And I always say you want to sell something, you want to offer something that you believe in, okay, and stand behind it. Well, it's still here, folks. So that's what I'm talking about. This is KeNneth Bach, motivational speaker. Let me inspire you. And this is, by the way, where I became a motivational speaker years ago. We used to get in front of our people, 300, 400, 500 people, and train them. I was a sales trainer. So I've been practicing my principles for over 43 years. It doesn't matter if it's on a one-on-one or if you're in front of 3 people, 5 people, 100 people, or 1,000 people. If you're talking about the same thing and you're coming from your heart, that's what it's about. You're believing in what you're doing. So this month, I want to say, find people you believe in, but don't totally put your faith in them. Only put your faith in God, okay? People that, even preachers, they're only delivering the message. Just like right now, I'm delivering the message. I always say you want to do your homework. Do your homework on everybody that if you're a leader, be careful who you lead. And where you lead them to. If you're a follower, be careful who you follow. And always do your homework. Always do your homework on what's going on. The election's coming up. Check out my blog. This is from the last election. I put in my blog, I don't talk about religion. I say find your God. I don't talk about politics. I say, you have the right to vote, and you should vote, but do your homework. Just don't vote because your neighbor said what to do. Do your homework. Find out who's really going to help the country. And notice in the last 4 years of who's been trying to hold back who and spending your money on things that shouldn't be happening. And someone's in there trying to really clean out the swamp, as they say. So we'll just leave it at that. So do your homework and eat right, and look at that food. This is KeNneth Bach. Thanks for listening. Let me get my mug in there for this morning. And like I said, this is my breakfast because I made sure I got my sleep. I was up till 3 o'clock last night working on my business and my company, so I might look a little rough today. But you know what? I don't care what you think. I know that I feel good because I lost 50 pounds by taking care of myself. Sometimes you're out helping other people so much you neglect yourself. So don't neglect yourself. Focus on yourself this month and focus on what you're eating and how you're eating. This is KeNneth Bach. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye now.